Nick's Gnoll Wood with random creeps. So you've seen this before. I uploaded a video which was called Random Creeps. I believe it's a 4 versus 4 random team game. Well, it wasn't random team actually. I think everyone was kind of playing the Random Creeps game maybe. But yeah, it was an in-house game, so it was filled with all the fellas from you know, the community, and it was fun. It was on Gold Rush, an awesome map, and Nick has now transferred essentially the fundamental idea of creep units, which is basically you build a barracks, and then that allows you to get level or tier 1, level 1, level 2, level 3 creeps. They are actually levels, so I'll go with levels instead of tier. And then you tech up and you get access to, say, the Shadow Lodge, and then you can build with that, or the Bestiary, but then you have to tech towards tier 3 to get the really big ones, but they cost 10 food, and they also cost like 500 gold and 200 wood and all this kind of stuff. So it goes on, and it's a lot of fun to play, because you don't know what you're going to get. It's all a gamble. So we're going to see. Might be an idea to share just for fun. Oh my. I do like a tinker. So I can see what the other guys might be able to build. I'm not sure about that, actually. If I click on someone else's barracks, I don't think it's going to show me what they can build. Because you can't normally control them otherwise. Anyway, we'll find out. It's amazing how long I've been playing this game and I still don't know exactly how many things work. Right. Barracks is up. This is where you would normally build a grunt, but I've got access to Skeleton Archer, Draenei Disciple with heal, or re-roll, and that costs you gold and wood. Maximum use 4 times. And I need a war mill for a jungle stalker. I think I'll start off with Skeleton Archers, definitely. Draenei Disciple's okay, but what's he healing? He's healing weak units, so I don't value that too much. I'll be looking towards getting a tech soon as well. Tinker's out. We're going to go to the good stuff. Tinker's not exactly the best for creeping on this map. You would normally get a Blade Master and you go like here, kill the little gnolls on the sides. But I'll just kill everything, because that'll probably be more worth the time on my Pocket Factory. And yes, the creeps are basically the playable races. So you have that going for you. I wonder if you still have the item dropping on this guy on the left. So what's the hotkey for this though? I haven't got hotkeys on these, but I suppose there's no way to do that easily because there's so many different potentially random creeps, so I guess QWER would be the best way to go with that. Oh yes, the item does still drop on the left. Nasty lightning shield. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be a Gnoll with purge. Don't want lightning shield. Anyway, let's get a tech going. And move on to the next one. The good thing with Skeleton Archers is I get enough of them. I can probably creep the middle quite early. So Q... Oh, it does work. QWE does work. It just doesn't show it, but QWE does work. Anyway, click on the barracks. No, I can't see what they're building. It was a pipe dream.
Yeah, baby. What you got? I'm all geared up.
I'm just going to keep getting Skeleton Archers. They're actually really quite good. 13 to 15 damage. They're shit with their health, but as long as you can keep them alive, they're like archers. Maybe a little bit better than archers in some way, but they've got even less health, so that's the catch. But they're only 1 food, so you can go crazy on them.
I'm all geared up. All systems go.
Claws of Attack, Tinker.
I'm all geared
A
up.
wannabe Blade Master.
All systems go. The engine's running.
Right.
All systems
Let's test the metal in the middle.
I'm all geared up. I can handle that.
Fucking Griffin.
Let's roll out. The engine's running. What you got? I'm all geared up. The engine's running.
That Griffin is hard to kill.
I'm all geared up. The engine's running.
But he's got a short range.
Yeah, baby.
Oh god, this is a wannabe Blade Master. Look at those items.
Let's roll out. I'm all geared
That's
up.
ridiculous.
Work complete.
Ha! The mercenary creep camp is allied units.
Engine's running. Let's roll out. Yeah, baby. I can handle that.
Creep jack from behind.
Let's roll out.
Q's gonna give up the experience. Spellbreaker going down, drops the Gloves of Haste.
I'm all geared up. All systems go.
Are you gonna pick that Gloves of Haste up, or am I gonna be even more of a Blade Master? Looks like I'm gonna have to TP in a second.
What you got? Engine's running.
Alright, tech is complete. Bestiary, second hero, Firelord,
All
because why not?
systems go. I'm all geared up.
Can't build there? Oh, right.
All systems go.
Not sure how worth it is. I can get like a disciple to heal the skeletons, but again, I don't think they're that worthwhile. They're quite expendable. Right, next. I could re-roll, but bear in mind that I'm going to work towards stronger units.
All systems go.
The units I got from tier 1 are fine.
What you got?
Like, skeleton archers are good.
I'm all geared up.
In fact, they're pretty damn good.
The engine's running. Yeah, baby.
Dryads have got medium armor. Is this the latest patch, Nick? Or did you manually change the armor?
The engine's running. All systems go.
Murlocs behind me. I can get a crit fame. Because they're that and oh my god, this Blade Master.
Let's roll out.
This is stupid.
I'm all geared up.
I'm gonna have a Fire Master. Let's just go incinerate with him because it's almost like he was born to go incinerate.
I'm on top of it. Yeah, baby.
Bestiary, Wild King, Arachnofid with Command Aura, so we should get that. And Thunder Lizard is not that good.
What you got?
So we'll look towards getting the next part of the tech.
The engine's running.
We need
What you
more
got?
gold.
All systems
Let's
go.
try a juicy, try to get Blade Master from the
What you
Tavern.
got?
True, but you're not wrong.
I'm all
But it's
geared
not
up.
quite so fun to get a Blade. I mean, a Blade Master is fun, but it's a bit too standard. If we're going to play random units, we're obviously going to mix around with some weird hero
I can
combinations.
handle that.
What's in the Red Creek camp out of curiosity?
I'm all geared
There he
up.
is, look at him. Big
All
lad.
systems go.
Oh, there's still a rock golem,
I'm all
but
geared
it's
up.
guarded by 2 boyars.
The engine's running. Yeah.
And one of them can go into bear form. I assume they both can, which makes them tougher. +1 damage on my little skeleton archers.
Let's roll out. All systems go. What you got? I'm all geared up.
This guy's not going to like being stuck.
All systems go. I can handle that. Yeah.
I don't care too much about the item.
What you got? I'm all geared up.
You may speak.
Engine's running. I can handle that. Yeah, baby.
There's another Fire Lord.
All systems go.
Be happy to something you're doing.
What you got?
Oh, hello.
I can handle that.
We're going for this, are we?
All systems go. Yeah, baby. What you got?
No!
Let's roll out. Engine's running. I can handle
Slippers
that.
of agility. I am only getting agility items here.
What you got? I'm all geared up. All systems go.
Upgrade complete.
I'm on top of it. What you got? You have 10 seconds to comply.
Our allied town is being attacked.
You need to get the Spirit Lodge before you can get the Tauren Totem, I think, which gives you the greatest of the great units.
What you got? Engine's running.
Work complete.
I'm all geared up. What you got? Engine's running. All systems go. What you got?
gonna get incinerate burning up on JR's hero with my DPS alchemist. Oh my god, the Naga in.
All systems go.
Naga Myrmidon. Ah, that's a fucking.
Engines running. I'm all geared up. Engines running.
I will free myself. Maybe not.
I'm all geared up.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm on top. What you got?
The Wendigo.
Yeah. Engines running. What you got? Let's roll out.
I think we're getting jacked from behind as well.
I can handle that.
Alright, that's a good time to back off.
I'm all geared up. What you got? All systems
Right.
go.
Spirit Lodge, Oracle. It's got a Roar. Brilliant Aura, Dark Wizard. These are really some strong guys. And Enraged Jungle Stalker is definitely very good, but I reckon there's probably a better melee-ish or tougher type creature from the Tauren Totem. But the first two are practical in the sense that they provide a decent, you know, buff. Again, I can get that Arachnofid.
All systems go.
Pretty cheap.
I'm all geared up.
Bit hard to keep alive, but 750 health is still a lot.
I'm on top.
I'm tempted to sell this Drake. Suppose I shouldn't. The trick is hotkeying all these buildings. I like to put on separate hotkeys, but I can't. So I've got to split some of the hotkeys. So there's the Oracle. He's got Rejuvenation and Roar and a lot of mana. A map like this, you will benefit from creatures that obviously have mana-based abilities because of the whole Fountain of Mana. I'm 99% sure that is. Is this another Tinker?
All systems go.
Yes.
I'm all geared up.
Fire Lord is stacked.
What you got?
Tauren Totem almost up. Let's go 7, 8, 9.
Engines running. What you got?
You can't upgrade the units because obviously they're creeps and they have base stats. But that might be something to think about, Nick. Obviously don't have to, because I don't think you really need to, but that's something to consider at least, maybe. But that might mean a lot of editing how it works, because you'd have to individually add all of these creatures and make them have upgrades available to them, which is obviously quite a hell of a lot of work.
I'm all geared up.
But it's doable. It is doable, it's just a lot of work. Oh, it's a dragon tail!
We need more gold.
Need more gold.
Engines running.
I should get an expansion. Or I should ask for a lot of gold before I go in plus 50 food. Let's burn the panda so he can't burn me.
Terminated.
Roar on all my little watches.
Go.
There's my wizard. Polymorph doesn't work on heroes, but I can use it on something. Otherwise he's got skeletons and raised dead.
Geared up.
Oh.
I can handle that. Engines running. Let's roll out.
Jeez, these are really powerful.
Engines running.
You can only get one Tauren Totem if I remember correctly, so you can't mass these, so you can build tons of them at the same time. Because I would sit at 50 food for a long time and then do it.
All systems go. I can handle that.
Alright, let's just go for this. No one's giving gold. Not even this guy with 1500. I know I've got 1100, but I ain't got the expansion, so... That's it!
Engines running.
Turtle is on the way.
Hi-ya! All systems go.
No breath of fire.
Engines running.
Denied.
I'm all geared up.
Whoa. Should I let him get away?
Seconds to
I
comply.
think he's earned it.
All systems go. Well. Engines running. I'm all geared up.
This Commandor is really nice. See, but all of these... I got a lot of luck, I think, with my creatures.
Systems go.
I'd be curious to see what we get in the next one, but
Engines running.
this was definitely some good fortune with the synergy for my creeps.
What you got?
We're under attack.
I'm all geared up. Engines running. I'm on top.
I want my turtle! It's going to take a long time. Do you really want to die here? Because you're, you know,
Baby.
we can work on that. You got to go all the way to the end to get the wizard. You can't do it on that creature because it's too powerful, level 6.
Engines running.
This guy's got rejuvenation, you don't care.
What you got?
Ugh.
I can handle that. I'm on top of it.
So what we're going to do in this video, even though I am live streaming this, so if you do want to see this kind of stuff live on Twitch first, then feel free to come over to twitch.tv/WTii where I'm basically playing this. But I believe Nick's got 1 or 2 of these maps. He's also done a Twisted Meadows version, so there'll be like a 2v2. It'll be the same sort of deal, but it's just different maps. So we're going to explore this theme even further, which I really like the theme for obvious reasons because it's awesome. The Dark Wizard has chaos damage. No. Yeah, I think Nick edited it so that certain creatures... he probably removed chaos damage from all creatures. And he made it so that certain creatures aren't quite as OP as they could be. Like something like Infernals. If you had the option to build Infernal... Oh my god. Ha! You know what this creature's got? He's got the best ability of them all. Boom. You don't want to fight with this guy. He's gonna get you. I've also got the Oracle, which can heal him. Yeah, he's got Mass Crushing Wave. Spiked. Oh, did I want gold? How convenient. No, it's too late now. It's too late. Look at this, Fountain of Mana.
The engine's running.
This is lovely. He's got so much health that that rejuvenation ain't going to heal anything. I mean, it'll still heal a decent chunk. 400 is nothing to sniff at, but he's got 2,000 health.
What you got? I can handle that.
There'll be more turtles. I mean, this is the way it's always going to go. That I could obviously keep building the newer, lower units, but when you get to the big stuff, you're pretty much just going to keep building the big stuff until you got 100 food. It just makes sense, you know. Let's not kid ourselves.
What you got?
We're complete.
I'm all geared up.
These poor guys are on the defensive big time.
What you got? Let's roll out.
Do I get the experience for him killing that with the Devour? I can't remember.
What you got?
I think I do.
Engine's running. I'm all geared up.
Fire.
What you got? Engine's running.
This guy doesn't have chaos damage, despite him being super powerful. So that's one of the catches, is if you do want to go with a super powerful creep, they won't have the chaos damage that you might expect them to. So they're a little bit nerfed on that front, but they're still going to be bloody good, you know? You can't fool anyone. These creatures are still going to be ridiculously strong. But they could be beaten with good micro and a decent chunk of lesser units for their 12 food. This looks bad for Hugh. Tinkers are running amok, and I'm going to get level 6 soon. My favorite, one of my favorite abilities. I'm not sure if it is my favorite, but it's certainly one of them. We can't have crit fiends in this game. Thank you. Here we go!
Engine's running. I'm all geared up.
I was saving on to those.
I'm all geared up. Engine's running.
There we go, Robo Goblin.
I'm on top of it.
Mmm, so much fun.
Let's roll out. Yeah, baby. I'm on top of it.
It's just my favorite thing to do.
I can handle that. I'm on top of it.
Soon level 6, so let's get these peons to explode.
All systems go. I can handle that.
It's just so cool, the Tinker, because it's the ability to switch. It's a bit like why I like the Blood Mage so much. They're totally different abilities, but it's like he's so flexible and he changes the meta of your current game state with Siphon Mana, being able to transfer between your heroes and take from enemies. That transfers
All geared up.
the whole dynamic. And being able to turn yourself into an organic or mechanical unit. So if you go mechanical, you can't get death coiled and stuff. Really is fascinating to me. I love stuff like that. There's not quite enough of it though. Eridar Warlock. Finger of Pain. Oh, works versus buildings. Mana Shield and Bash. Yeah, he's doing it. I was just about to say. Lol.
I'm all geared up.
That's pretty overpowered. Can you roll and see what else you get from top tier? Yeah, if it's there. Oh, it takes a little while.
Engine's running.
We'll play this again, I think, and then we'll do a Twisted Meadows. Ah, I guess we'll never know. I could click on continue game, but I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. So, I guess I'll see what I can get from the Tavern this time. Hopefully it's not just Orc heroes. It'd be cool if there was like one hero from each race.
Yes.
But I suppose it would be, wouldn't it?
Happy to.
Because we're not actively picking Orc here. You are given Orc. And Orc is just a base template. It's not like
Something need doing.
supposed to be. Oh, you know, this is, you know, my dedicated race theme. It's purely just a template. And it's a smart template. Thank you very much there, Toy90. Because Orcs have burrows, good base defense. They have towers, the best towers in the game. Except for, like, mass human towers, potentially. But really, mass Orc towers is still better. And, they got the spike burrows, so they got the sensible stuff, really, that helps keep them alive. So I understand Orc being the base template for all races. Even though you might say human should be the base template. I think Orc is more grounded, actually. Orc serves the better purpose of just, you know, being quite simplistic, really. Makes sense. Right. I've gone for the early altar, even though I want to go for a Tavern hero, so I guess that was kind of... That's just habit. Naga Sea Bitch. Dark Ranger. Alchemist would be fun. Ah! Priest of the Moon. Keeper of the Grove. Death Knight. I wonder if it's always the same ones. Dreadlord? Maybe?
Work complete.
Orc Warlock. So my cheaper units are actually at the other end of the scale. I'll get one of each, but I'm pretty sure Orc Warlocks is well and truly the units I want to get, because they got firebolts that can stun. They'll be very good for PvP, but they'll still get a little bit crushed in PvE. And I think I need to get another burrow, because I haven't done that, so I won't be able to get whatever the Orc Warlock is going to be. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Paladin, Death Knight. I mean, I abused it before when I went Death Knight, just for the movement speed. Satyr, basically a melee. Bit more health, a little less damage. Ooh, frost armor. Tide Cooler is a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Look at the 6 armor, what the fuck?
Something need doing. Something need doing.
What is it now? What?
I like that.
Complete.
Okay, and we'll get our Warlocks as well. Arr.
Greetings.
The heal. Oh my goodness, can you build mud golems? Because that's pretty good as well. But I think these are better. These are really good. Get Crit Swarm because they are mass weak units. Crit Swarm?
Must hunt soon.
Now what? Take your time. Look around.
It's Blade Master time.
That was my plan.
How can
Here's
I
the
help?
Warlock.
Greetings.
Ha! Unholy Frenzy at tier 1. Fucking hell. Cripple at tier
Work
1.
complete.
Bolt.
Door, earth, and fire.
I think I'm going to stay at tier 1 this game.
Built there.
What mortal?
I'm just going to kill the enemy very quickly.
I hunger. I must hunt soon.
Direct
Greetings. Die.
I'm going total PvP.
I must hunt soon. What? Must hunt soon.
Yeah, Blade Master time.
What is it
Nice slow.
How can I help? That was my plan.
I wondered the bolt works on heroes.
What? What is it now?
Work complete. What do you want?
I must hunt soon. Very well. Death.
Directly. Yes, War Chief. A wise plan.
Insufficient mana.
How can I help?
What is it now?
For a whore. Yes, War Chief. Directly.
What?
Yes. Understood.
What is it now? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well.
Yes. Okie dokie.
What? Mortal.
Right, I'm looking for blood now.
What is it
Yes,
now?
War Chief.
I'm looking for blood.
What? Mortal.
Yes. A wise plan. Understood. For the whore. Directly.
Oh dear.
What is it now? I must hunt soon.
This will be an early game.
What is it now? Agreed. That was my plan.
Put the pressure on. I'm cheesing this a bit, to be fair, but we have got the Twisted Meadows version to play. I just thought I'd have some fun with Warlocks whilst I can.
Yes.
Agreed.
Work complete.
Poor Tumpalicious.
What is it now? What is it now?
Who wants to TP in to save him? Because the Warlocks are waiting for their next target. Skeletal Marksman. Someone's going to have to step up to the plate. The Warlocks are hungry. I could put Unholy Frenzy on them, but they're kind of fragile. They do magic damage, and magic damage isn't that good versus the buildings. Here we go.
Right away.
What is it now?
Yes, War Chief.
Agreed. I hunger.
How can I help? Direct. Yes, War Chief.
What?
How can I help? Yes. Yes, War Chief.
What is it now?
How can I help? We need more. Yes, War Chief. A wise plan.
What is it now?
Understood.
I mean, they are very fragile. They can get picked off in these battles, as you can see, but they do give a bit too much control.
The ground tremble. How can I help?
Agreed.
Directly.
What? Mortal.
Right away.
Die.
Understood. A wise plan.
What? Mortal.
Right away.
Oh, the range of that bolt as well. There's some mad range.
Mortal.
How can I help?
Greetings.
Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my call. Directly.
Yeah, they're just too strong. They should be tier 2 or something.
Yes.
Because they've got Unholy Frenzy. I mean, Cripple was shit, so you can give me that at tier 1 and I don't give a shit about it.
What?
How can I help?
I must hunt.
But the Unholy Frenzy is the good one.
What is it now?
Yes.
Greetings. I must hunt soon.
Direct.
That. Very well.
A wise plan.
Fun and interactive.
How can I help? Yes.
See, Unholy Frenzy here makes sense because of burrows.
Direct. Power to the Lord. Yes, Lord Chief. Understood. What? How can I help?
What is it now?
They're still squishy as hell.
What? Yes, Lord Chief. What?
You just got to get mass piercing to deal with them. And you need some sort of super protection for your heroes. So some units are going to be obviously a little bit broken. Can't get it perfect. Uh-oh.
Not enough mana. Can I help? Yes, Lord Chief.
That forest troll at the back. I think I'm in trouble, boys. Dreadlord going down. Panda on panda violence. No wonder they're struggling to exist.
Fire. Heed my call.
I must hunt soon.
What?
Mortal. Greetings.
Yeah, I normally go all the way to tier 3, so I suppose this version has showed you what happens if you just stay at tier 1, if you get the right unit. It will fall off, and going to tier 3 will still be best, but if you get the right unit, you can certainly make most of it.
Mortal.
Yes, Lord Chief.
What is it now?
Hugh, weren't you rank 1? You didn't just go and blow all of your cookies now, did you?
Fire. Feel the ground tremble.
Oh, Spellbreaker can be hit by spells. So some of the stuff has been changed that we know.
We're under attack.
Very well.
How can I help? Yes, Lord Chief.
What is it
How
now?
can I help?
That was my plan.
Great for creeping as well. Just sporadically doing a stun, which only lasts about 1 second. It's very brief.
Yes, Lord Chief.
So at least it's nerfed in that degree. But a stun is still a stun.
Yes.
Direct greetings.
Understood. What? How can I?
You can overshot it, though. Overshoot it, rather.
What is it now?
So you could waste a bunch of bolts. Because the ones that... Like, if the unit dies, the other bolts that are heading its way won't get cancelled or anything. They'll still fly off, because they're so instantaneous and long-ranged. Oh god, rock golems. Yeah, that's a nightmare. That's hitting the jackpot a little bit, isn't it?
Understood. Direct.
Your soul is mine.
Quick, cripple him. He's getting away.
A wise plan.
Okay. Random creeps, twisted meadows. It was suggested to do a free-for-all, but that wasn't actually an option. You are in fixed teams. So be it. So be it. So same deal occurs. Standard build order for Orc, really. Alter into a burrow, more or less right about there. And then once your peon goes to the gold mine, the next one can come out and get you a barracks.
What do you want?
If you really try hard with the gold mine, you can probably get a barracks a little bit earlier. But I just f***ed that up already, so you can see how hard it is to try hard it. Oh, I sabotaged myself.
Ready to work. We need
Okay.
more gold.
Barracks. Probably not going to be Orc Warlock again.
We need more gold.
We... I won't even put a ban. If other people can build Orc Warlock, that's fine.
We need more gold. Ready to work.
I want to see if there's a creature that has Ensnare. And also, Nick, are there any flying units that you can get? Or are all units ground units? I'm going to assume they're all ground
Ready
units.
to work.
It'd be nice if there was like one flying unit, like a harpy or something. Naga-sea bitch. That I can pick up just for, you know, aggro in dragons or something like that.
To work. What do you
So you could put them, say, make it so you can only build a couple. Is it worth getting into? What are you on about, Keekless? Is that what? What's this coming out from? These all these questions. You're suddenly asking me now if it's worth playing Warcraft 3. Oh my goodness, 75 gold. That sounds really cheap. And we know this guy's bloody good. And we got Nerubian Web Spinner with Web and Raised Dead, which is actually very, very good.
Yes.
So let's go for that.
work?
7 to 10 damage though. For 75 gold, 7 to 10 damage. Is that bad?
I wish only to serve.
Mass Acolyte attack.
What do you want? I can do that. We need more gold.
I bow to your will.
Our will shall be done.
Something you're doing?
Is it time? I grow anxious to act.
I wish
Our
only
will
to
shall
serve.
be done. By your command,
Work
Where shall my
complete.
blood be spilled?
mortal. I will not be trifled with. Time is short, mortal.
I bow to your
Our will.
I wish only to serve.
Is it time? Brilliant.
The damned stand
I
ready.
will not be
Thy
trifled.
will, master.
Time is
I bow. Where shall my blood be
Waiting for the Nerubian Spinner,
shall be done.
which is almost in a moment.
I
Work
bow
complete.
to your will.
200 gold, pretty good. Bit of wood, but you know, that's alright.
I will not
Work
be
complete.
trifled with.
I wish only to
Taste
serve.
my sting. Yes. I grow anxious to act.
Yes, we need more gold.
Is it
I
time?
bow.
Should be very good for creeping.
Thy bidding, master.
Oh, that's no fun. Oh well. This is what I mean by good for creeping. It's basically mass skeleton rod
I will not
on a creature.
trifle with.
And it's obviously got a web,
By your
so pretty darn good. So I'll be building quite a lot of them.
sorrow's name.
But you have to manually switch to Raised Dead.
Shall be done. Time is short.
Your choice.
I will
I
not
like
be trifled with.
Yes, master. My fate is sealed. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Work complete there.
Our will shall be done.
Thy bidding,
Kodo.
Is it time? Our will shall be done.
Some sort of Brilliance Aura would be really good on creeps like this. They'll fall off after a while, but for the early game, they're very strong.
Is it
They'll allow me to sort of push through the, you know, the more risky creep camps because I'll have such a ridiculous army. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make a point.
I will not be trifled with.
Can I help you?
Time is short, mortal. I grow anxious.
Something you're doing?
Should really tech.
Shall be done. For Natatar.
your choice.
I will not be
Work
trifled.
complete.
Merc units.
Town is being attacked.
Oh, double Alchemist attack, huh?
Is it time?
Alright, let's finish this off quickly. And then TP over. I can't actually resurrect water elementals.
Be trifled with.
I'm coming.
Is it time? I grow anxious. Yes. Take my sting.
Almost.
I will not be trifled with.
Work
Feel free to let me defend your base for you. Okay. No shop, or did it get destroyed? Teching up. Should I re-roll? Not really. Not necessary.
Shall be done. Time is short. For
Those skeletons are massing up nicely. Naga Sea Bitch is leveling up nicely too. I don't really want any of these creatures. 290 gold for a grunt. I guess he might be a little bit pimped, and he's also got pillage.
Is it time? I grow.
How overpowered do you think Orc is, Nick?
Our will shall be done. Is it time
You're gonna grab a bit of shut-eye, huh?
for the
Alright.
Empress?
Take care, Silverine.
Yes.
Get some beauty sleep.
I will not be trifled with.
Bit of shut-eye. Oh, no! You're not gonna eat me. No! He's gonna eat that, though.
I will not be trifled with.
I need another TP. These are kind of useful because we've got so many units.
I will
Alright, let's force a TP. Tech is still going, so I've got a while before I can get to my awesome units. I kind of stopped building units because I don't want to keep getting the same stuff. Kitson, I'm going to spoil his tech, so he can't get any fancy units. Spoil his fun.
our will shall be done.
Ooh. I'm obviously super vulnerable with my Naga Sea Bitch, I'm aware of that. Ow! So I'll reposition her. The Gnoll assassins are really annoying. Because they got that ability to spread poison. Quick. Raise dead whilst you can. We might just win the game here, to be fair. Sometimes I need to tone it down a bit. We can always remake. We win this a little bit too quickly. Double Alchemist was definitely a risky bet.
For not at all.
Not enough now.
Shall be done.
Research complete.
I will not be.
We're under
Right.
attack. Something to do.
Tech is done. I need the bestiary before I can even tech, so you can't just straight tech off of that.
Our will shall be done.
Looks like a gank is coming in from the other side. Nice try. Ye shall be punished for it.
We're under attack.
Skeletons are really good for scouting, by the way. If you're an undead player, definitely use your skeleton rods for scouting. So you can look for expansions, or you can just send them off to the tavern
I will not be trifled.
in the middle. Naga Sea Bitch are level 5. These dudes are out of mana.
Attack.
This had better be worth.
Archimage. Not even going to get water elementals, just going for pure mana. Come on, bestiary.
Be trifled. Yes. Verasata.
We're complete. We're under attack.
For the Empress.
Get on.
Yes.
Okay, tech, Snapper Dragon, Ice Tusk Mammoth, and a Direwolf. Direwolf's very good.
Yes.
The other one's not really that good.
I will not be trifled.
Not terrible.
What is it?
Pretty expensive though.
Is it time? I will not be trifled.
Oh,
Our will.
let's get some mana back.
I will not be trifled with.
Little shore crawlers ain't getting much done.
Anxious to act. Our will.
What you
I like pushing my luck though.
dokie.
I will not be trifled. For the Empress.
Hey, there's my Snapper Dragon. He's just got slow poison. Not much, none armor, actually.
Our will shall be done.
And some pretty bad damage because he's got a slow attack. It's a pretty terrible unit, actually.
What is it now?
It's like a slightly stronger Dryad without the abolished magic.
What?
I grow anxious to act.
Even faster.
Is it time? I grow anxious to act. I will not be trifled with. By your command, our will shall be done. Is it
Well?
time? For not at all.
Let's get another woof.
I grow anxious to act.
Here comes the mammoth. Just basically a bulky dude. Not much damage. Nothing special. Just a bulkier dude. So for 300 gold, he's not terrible, really. 925 health. He's just like a slightly tougher grunt.
Is it time?
So, yeah, probably not that good, to be quite frank with you. Not terrible, but just not really up there in the tier list.
Brilliant. In a
What's it with Lion Horns?
our will shall be done.
There's your woof. 750 health. Much better attack. Crit and raw.
I grow
So you can see.
anxious to act. Our
It helps when you know almost all the units in this game. Gives me an advantage, definitely.
Well?
I will not be trifled with.
Upgrade is complete. So Spirit Lodge for now.
Something to do.
And Tauren Totem as well, because I can. I don't have to wait for Spirit Lodge.
By your command.
The range on that Naga Sea Bitch is good. Just trying to pick units off. It's unfortunate spawn. Mr. Salamander.
What is it now?
You don't necessarily need to raise the web spinner because he's only 350. Remember, Crit Fiend has 550 health. The cost is kind of pricey. It's just he's got a lot of utility if he's not ganked or anything. Like I say, he can push a creep agenda, PvE scenario. But if the opponents are keeping an eye on you and creep jacking, then they'll be okay. That'll keep the web spinner under check. He's only got so much mana. He's definitely good. He gets you off to a good start, like a good head starter. But he's not exactly OP, but he is definitely in the higher tier for how much he costs. Right, Spirit Lodge. Oh! Let's get one of each. But Eridar Warlock. That's the Finger of Pain, dude. Really? Level sucks! Coming to get you.
We're under attack.
Well?
There he goes. And my Tauren Totem. Faceless one, Deathbringer. Okay. Not too excited about that fella.
We're under attack.
But I'll take him nonetheless. I would need the gold for it though. 12 food is so much for one unit though. It's hard to fit that underneath the 50 food cap. You'd have to almost deliberately kill your units to manage it. You can re-roll, you are correct. So at least the option is there. But 800 gold and 275 wood for a re-roll is a heck of a lot. I kind of like the idea of you having to sacrifice a peon or 5 peons or something to access it. I don't know how you would do that, but yeah, the bigger lad, the Overlord. Oh, you're right.
Your choice.
He's just been chilling, pretending that he's a conscientious objector. That's the Brilliance Aura, dude. Really annoying, this guy. You've seen him in Deadlands. He's the one that just keeps healing everything for a long, long time.
I will not be trifled with.
Right, where's my units at? Ah. Eridar Warlock is on his way.
I am short mortal. Our will
Hello there, Leonidrix.
I will not be trifled with. In a sorrow
600 gold, 200 is still too much in my opinion.
What is it now?
time is short, mortal.
For a reroll.
Our will
You require my assistance?
brilliant.
You raise the cost of the Eridar Warlock. Wow. Why not nerf this guy? He's got Healing Wave and Frost Nova. I mean, come on. This guy's kind of shit. He's a bulky guy.
Is it time?
Doesn't bring much else to the table.
I will not be trifled with. By your command. In a sorrow's
Get on.
name. Our will shall be done.
Well,
I will not be trifled with. Is it time?
It's so impossible for him to fight this. In comes the Creep Jack. Shh. He's the big lads. Tons of health on this boy. Massive damage, although average. So you can find a way to increase his attack speed. Ugh. His little panda. I think we can call GG on that. And we'll try one more re. Try not to go double alchemist. Right, we're moving on to the biggie. So there are no free-for-all versions of this map at the moment, currently.
What you want?
But there is the Gold Rush. We played this before. You know it, you love it. There's a video on it. So if you want to see some serious imbalance, go check out the video.
Yes. I can do that. Ready to work.
Orc. Ah, 4 orcs. Damn, where's the undead? Now, of course, we all spawn as orc, as explained before. It's the fundamental base race. Let's see what we get this time. This might be updated since the last time we played it, though. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to hazard a guess that it has been slightly changed and altered, so it should be a bit more balanced. But
Ready to
I don't know. I think I can find lots of exploits, no doubt. What Blizzard need? They need neutral heroes.
ready to
That's
work.
what they need.
Work complete. What
Work
you want?
complete.
Work complete.
Okay, my turn to go alchemist.
Ready to work.
I might get the Death Knight as well for the nuke factor and the movement speed. And if you get like a creep that can benefit from coils, you're having a laugh.
Ready to work.
It's a big map.
Complete.
Oh no, that guy's not good. Centaur Drudge and the Web Spinner back once again, but I have to get the War Meal to get it. I might do an earlier tier 2 here and just use the Centaur Drudge to essentially tank and help me get expansions and creeps and stuff. So I think that's what his purpose is going to be. 12 to 13 damage, 300 health. Really quite pitiful, but he is only 120 gold, so it's pretty much about accurate. And he's obviously got faster movement speed, just lacks the health. Mud Golems going off for an early creep. So I'm going for an early creep jack.
Work complete.
Care for a cocktail?
Oh, maybe not.
Don't rush
Is he going over here? That's
I'll
mine.
shake that right up.
Oh, that's such a nasty creep jack. I apologise, Red Orc, but you know, I'm coming to spoil your fun. Stream snipe and all.
You'll love my new recipe. Care for a cocktail? I'll get that mixed up. Pop and weave, you fool! Wanna blow something up? Care for a cocktail?
The trap is set.
Wanna blow something up?
Work complete.
Should I let him get away? Let's let him get away.
And ready to go. You'll love my
What
new
you
recipe.
want?
Going for the aggro.
Wanna blow something up?
Gonna be all out war.
Care for a cocktail? You'll love my new recipe.
150 gold and 35 isn't that much for a reroll on tier 1 after looking at the later
I'll shake that
reroll
right up.
options, which were really quite pricey.
Stocked and ready to go. You got it. You'll love my new recipe.
Okay.
I'm all set.
Tech and all of that good stuff.
You'll love my new recipe.
We need more gold. We're under attack.
Wanna blow something up?
Ah, the archers were hidden. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm gonna go healing spray. Because I need it, and I can't be asked to go back to heal.
Don't rush me. I'll shake that right up.
Then I'm gonna get myself a tech.
Care for a cocktail? You got it. I'm all stocked and ready to go. I'll shake that right up.
I know the footman's benefiting from it, but all of my units are as well.
You'll love the recipe.
It's hard to angle it otherwise.
Care for a cocktail? I'm all stocked and ready to go. You'll love my recipe. I'm all stocked and ready to
The ruby and web spinner time.
go. You got it. Don't rush me.
Try to get level 3 for the level 2 heal. Tech, please.
Wanna blow some?
Check, please.
I'll shake that right up.
Death Knight.
You'll
Panda.
love the recipe. Wanna blow
Oh,
something?
hello.
You got it. I'll shake that right up.
I think I'll play it a little safe. I'll just heal myself.
I'll get that mixed up. You'll love the recipe. You got it. Don't
Ooh.
rush me. Wanna blow something up?
I don't think it's worth it.
Care for a cocktail?
Something need doing?
All stocked.
Let's go use the
You'll
skeletons.
love my new recipe. Wanna blow something up? You got it. You'll love my new
And try to do the harder orange creep camp, which is normally quite rewarding if you can pull it off. Again, undead is always so unbalanced. If you get undead as your race,
Wanna blow something
just go
up?
mass crit fiends on this map and creep it. Of course, the creeps are different. I keep thinking they're the same ones for some reason. Obviously going to be different.
I'll shake that
I'm sure I
right
can
up.
find a way to manipulate it.
Don't rush me.
Has this...
I'll
Oh, they
get
got
that
Spirit
mixed
Link.
up. Care for a cocktail?
I hope he hasn't got Pulverize.
I've got things to blow
Otherwise
up.
that's going to suck.
Pop and weave, you fool!
Oh, he's fucking got Pulverize. I have to kind of kill him quickly. And by quickly, I mean... I'm fucked. Yeah, that's too tough. I mean, I can do it over time, but with my melee creatures and Pulverize, you're gonna have a bad time. And Spirit Link. Yeah, that guy's... That's not gonna happen.
Shake that right up.
Work
You'll
complete.
love my new recipe. You got it.
I can't really manipulate that as much as I'd like.
Care for a cocktail? You'll love my new recipe.
Your choice.
Don't rush me.
Yes. Okie dokie. Something need doing?
I'm all stocked and ready to go.
You rang.
Care for a cocktail?
I can soften him up a bit. He's already kind of softened up. How many more... There's no more Spirit Links, so once that runs out... He's got Chaos damage!
Care for
Why
a
would you give a
cocktail?
Tauren Chaos damage, Nick?
You'll love my recipe. Wanna blow something
The
up?
caster can't res
Care
because he won't have the mana for it.
cocktail?
Pit
Work
Lord...
complete. Be happy
I'm
to.
all stocked and ready to go.
You rang.
I'll get that mixed up. Wanna blow something up? Care for a cocktail?
See, I can kill him quick enough now. Got another Spirit Link, but that's not going to matter too much.
I'm all stocked and
As long as Alchemist can take the next few
you'll
hits.
love my new recipe. Wanna blow
That
something
Pulverize, what the fuck?
We're under
up?
attack.
Rush me.
Work complete.
That's
I'll
as close
shake
as
that
I'd
right
like.
up. You'll love
Nice item, if you're going ranged.
I'm all stocked and ready to go. You'll love my new recipe. Care for a cocktail? I'm all stocked.
You like super buffed,
You'll
that
love
dude.
my new
That Tauren.
Don't rush me. I'll shake that right up.
Yes.
The one Tinker Tower.
Care for a
Tearing me up.
Work complete. What a foolish ploy. Proceed. What do you want? What trickery is this? What is your feeble request?
Oh, Berserker, Warrior, Mutant. I don't really like any of those, so I'm going to re-roll that.
I'm all stocked and ready to go. Care for a cocktail?
What trickery is
Don't rush
this?
me.
Alright, I'm going to assume that you've got an expansion, so I'm going to bully that now.
Yes.
Wanna blow something up?
Rager with Ensnare. That's pretty damn good. Centaur, Source. Much. True Shot Aura. I've already got True Shot Aura. I don't need that.
Care for
Much
a
better.
cocktail?
Big attack going on here. They're
Wanna
distracted.
blow something up?
An expansion. Ready for the kill. They're going to go for my expansion after that.
We need more lumber.
I need lumber, bro.
Yeah, ready to work.
Cocktail. I'll shake that right
See
up.
if people got wood.
Wanna blow something up?
Something need doing? Yes. Work.
Care for a cocktail? Wanna blow something up?
Tompalicious is enjoying the ruby and web spinners as well.
Cocktail? Wanna blow something up? Hurry, I've got things to
What
blow
is
up.
your feeble
Pop and
request?
weave, you fool! I'm all stocked and ready to go. Care for a cocktail? I'm all stocked and ready to go. Care for a cocktail?
No repair will be enough. So they're not really particularly special, but they do have Ensnare.
I'm stocked.
Not really as good as Raiders, though. Ah, too late.
Work complete.
The Centaur Sorks are definitely the better unit.
Wanna blow something up?
I'm just going to kill that, mate.
Waste my time.
You can keep your lightning shield.
Care for a cocktail?
There's a well squishy, those units.
Work complete. What is your
Tech is almost complete.
Your love, my new recipe. You got it. I'll shake that right up.
Eridar Sork.
Cocktail. Don't rush me.
Quite squishy too, though, to be fair.
I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Upgrade complete.
We're under attack.
All stocked and ready to go. Your love, my new recipe.
I was going to get that Death Knight, wasn't I? But never mind.
Go.
We got the Ensnare.
For a cocktail. I'm all stocked and ready to go. Care for a
Oh,
cocktail.
damn.
Your love, my new
What
recipe.
trickery is
I'll get
The
that
Centaurs are
mixed
so
up.
fast.
You got it. I'll get that mixed up.
Alright, we should keep... Maybe switch it back to some creeping or something for now.
We need more
But the Centaurs are like your bloodlust and your speed.
attack.
So good. Basically, they're super shaman. Although their version of bloodlust is probably a little bit weaker than the shaman's version, so...
Wanna blow something up? I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Rule before me.
Oh,
shake
that
that
looks like
right
an
up.
expensive unit.
You got it. Hurry,
Yep.
I've got things to blow up.
The Deep Sea is pretty darn good.
Wanna blow something up? I'm all stocked and ready to go. Taste my fiery potion.
The Ensnare cooldown is pretty short. Short enough, anyway.
Wanna blow something up?
Work complete.
Aha! Ogre Lord.
Ready to work.
Yeah. And the Wendigo. Reincarnation, obviously very good. And we're back to the Faceless One Deathbringer, so I suppose I have to re-roll just to see what it is I can get.
Something need doing?
Your love, my new recipe.
Before me.
You know, the one downside of this map is it just doesn't have that.
I'm all stocked.
Oh, this attack is so devastating.
Pop and weave, you fool.
What trickery is this?
Don't rush me. Care for a cocktail?
What is your feeble
Your love, my new recipe. Hurry, I've got things to blow up. Care for a cocktail?
What trickery is this?
No, the heal's just not good enough.
Your love, my
So how much wood do I need? 275.
blow something
What
up.
is your feeble request? We're under attack!
Care for a cocktail.
Ah, it's the Death of Revenants. The big lads. So these guys have got Shockwave. It's only 75 damage, but if they're massed enough, they can be quite awesome. But they haven't got Chaos.
You got it.
Our allied town is being attacked!
I'll stop.
What is your feeble?
There is a Shredder.
Your love.
My life for Aya.
I'll get that mixed up.
Our
Care for
allied
a
town is being
cocktail.
attacked! We need more lumber.
We do need more lumber.
Your love, my new recipe.
This is an overstated fact. Who dares to attack my base?
Wanna blow something up?
Our
What
allied
trick
town
Care
is
for
being
a
attacked!
cocktail.
Right. Queen of Suffering? I'll take that.
Your love. All stocked and ready to go.
If I can squeeze her in.
Our allied town is being attacked!
51 food.
Something you're doing?
Care for a cocktail? Bob and weave, you fool! I'm all
We're
stocked.
complete. What is your
Your
feeble?
love, my recipe.
Did my Shredder walk all the way back?
I'm all stocked.
I thought I teleported with it.
I'll shake that right up.
Look at the Shredder's
Wanna
name.
blow something up?
Oh, Witty's one true lie.
Your love.
So true.
I'm all stocked and ready.
Our allied town is being attacked!
Your love, my new recipe. Wanna blow something up?
I'm kind of waiting for an attack, but it hasn't happened yet.
I can do this.
Your love, my new recipe.
Yes. Our allied town is being attacked!
I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Our gold mine is running
You
low.
got it.
What you looking at?
I can aggro this creek camp.
Your love, my new recipe. Wanna blow something up?
Let go. We're under attack!
Okay.
I'll stop. Wanna blow something up?
Slaughtered.
I'll stop.
Trickery is this?
Your love, my new recipe.
Get on with waste my time.
Care for a cocktail?
Yes. What do you want?
Wanna blow something up?
Where is my lass? The Berserk Elemental, by the way, is immune to magic, so certainly very good.
Your love.
It's a fine unit.
Wanna blow something up? Care for a cocktail?
Your feeble research complete.
I'll stop.
Something you're doing? Can't build there. Happy to. Work. I can. What trickery is this?
Care for a cocktail? I'm all stocked.
I don't have any ranged units that are benefiting from this
I bring
Care for a
dark.
cocktail?
hilarious flute of accuracy.
Town is being attacked.
Don't rush me. Your love, my new recipe. I'm all stocked.
There she is.
To go.
How you doing?
Your love, my new
Is that all of them?
blow something. Your love, my new recipe.
Oh, she benefits. No. She's melee as well.
I'll shake that right up.
She's got charm. Fuck. That's can only work on certain units though.
Wise.
Wanna blow something up?
Our allied town is being
Taste my
attacked.
fiery potions. Your love.
We're complete.
She would benefit from the Death Knight. Mass Death Coils.
Don't be shy.
That charm is a stupid low cooldown.
I'll stop. Ready to go. I'll get that mixed up.
Just can't charm anything really at this stage.
Wanna blow something up? Your love, my new recipe.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Build more burrows. What do you want?
Your love.
What do you want? Tremble before.
Don't rush me. I'll shake that right up. Hurry, I've got things to blow up.
I won't buy.
I'm all stocked and ready to go. rush me. Wanna blow something up? Care for a cocktail? You'll love my new recipe.
Pity.
Care for a cocktail? Wanna blow something up? You got it. Wanna blow some? I'll stop.
Nice try, Pocket Factory.
Care for a cocktail?
Oh, I couldn't save him.
Don't rush me. You got it. Don't rush me.
Shit.
Wanna blow something up? You'll love my new recipe. You got it. I'll get that mixed up. I'll shake that right up.
We're under attack! Our allied town is being attacked!
I'll stock and ready to go.
What you looking at?
You'll love my new recipe. I'll shake that right
Under
up.
attack!
You got it.
We're under attack!
I'll get that mixed up. You got it.
Because these creeps actually cost a fair bit extra gold than they would normally do. Like, you're spending 400 gold plus on some of these creeps.
That right up.
You can actually get a decent chunk of transmute money back.
Don't rush me.
Under attack! Something you doing?
You'll love my new recipe. I'll get that mixed up. I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Yes. Do what you want.
Wanna blow something up? I'll shake that right up. Don't rush me.
So it's level 6 creature. I was able to use it on that.
I'll get that mixed up.
Our allied town
I'll
is
shake
being
that right
attacked!
up. I'll get that mixed up. I'll shake that right up. You'll love my new recipe. I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Alchemist can be definitely very powerful.
You'll love my new recipe.
Our allied town is being attacked!
I'm all stocked and ready to go. For a cocktail,
I just need to
don't rush.
keep going for mana. And I can get a lot of gold back.
You'll love my new recipe.
Oh, Nick says that the charm and that works on units up to level 8. So, yeah, that's nice.
I can do work complete. Something you doing?
Care for a cocktail?
Darkness.
Don't be
Our
shy.
allied town is being attacked!
Need
I'm all stocked and ready to go. I'll shake that right up. Care for a
So mana
cocktail?
potion is basically 150 mana. So it's 200 gold
Our allied
to
town
get,
is being
you know,
attacked!
560 gold potentially. So
I'll
it's
get
well
that mixed
worth
up.
holding on to mana potions if I can.
Don't be
Get on
shy.
with it.
I'll stock.
Yeah, that's true. The hilarious flute is not doing anything unless Tom Pelicious wants it. But he's got it with the Priestess of the Moon, like he said
Our
earlier.
allied town is being attacked!
My time.
What
You'll love
mission
my new
was
recipe.
full. Work complete.
I'll shake that right up.
What is your feeble request?
Wanna blow something up? You'll love my new recipe.
Tremble. Yes, something you doing?
Care for a cocktail? Don't rush me.
Our allied
love
town
my
is
new
being
recipe.
attacked!
I'll stop.
What trickery is this?
You'll love my new recipe. Wanna blow something up?
Pitiful. Our allied town is being attacked!
So many hydras. I got 2 teammates with mass hydras.
You got it.
I think this might go quite well.
Wanna blow something up? Pop and weave, you fool! Care for a cocktail?
Our allied town is being attacked! Get on with it.
I'll
trickery is this?
You'll love my new recipe. Don't rush me.
Such an expensive loss. Oh,
Careful and
where are you gonna run?
Our allied tower is being attacked.
ready to go. You'll love my new recipe. I'll get that mixed up. Wanna blow something up? You'll love my new recipe.
Trickery is
Wanna
this?
blow something
Our
up?
allied tower is
You
being
got
attacked.
it. I'll shake that right up. I'll get that mixed up. Don't be shy.
Yeah, they have pierce damage.
You'll love
Magic might be quite overpowered though for them. Versus anything with like heavy armor, which a lot of the level 8 plus mobs have. A lot of them have heavy armor. Although you change this to medium.
Something
I don't know if they had medium.
careful and cocktail. Alright, I got things to blow
What the
up.
hell is that?
Wanna blow something up?
Death Revenants are well good. They got mass death coil, so they do work nicely with the Pit Lord and keep his hero alive. But he's starting to lose them, and they're hard to replenish.
Careful and cocktail. I'll shake that right up. You got it. Wanna blow
Our
something
allied
up?
town is being
Don't
attacked.
rush me. I'll get that mixed up. You got it.
Gonna do the
I'll
unthinkable.
get that mixed up.
Oh,
Careful and cocktail.
death coil save.
Our allied town is being attacked. Work complete.
You'll love my new recipe.
Right, I think this is more or less sealed and dealed.
Our allied town is being attacked. More gold.
You got it.
What else have they got left? This, and I think that's about it. And an annoying tinker.
Love my new recipe. I'll get that mixed up.
All the creeps follow a formula. Piercing plus medium, magic plus small, normal plus heavy. Okay. Interesting.
Our allied town is being attacked.
I'll take your word for it. That that works out. Off the top of my head, I'm not so sure.
I'll shake that right up.
Seems legit.
I'll stop.
Oh my god. Plus 35 damage, command aura, true shot aura, and they got brilliance aura.
Wanna blow
Oh my
something up?
goodness.
Don't rush me. You'll love my new recipe. I'll get that mixed
Work
up.
complete.
I'll shake that right up.
Our allied town is being
Pop and
attacked.
weave, you fool! Careful and cocktail. Wanna blow something up?
Trickery is this.
You'll love my recipe. Stop.
Our allied
Careful
town is
and
being
cocktail.
attacked.
Wanna blow something up? Careful and cocktail. You'll love
Ah.
careful and cocktail. Alright, I got things to blow up.
Attacked.
Where's my Berserk Elemental?
Wanna blow something
Frost
up?
Nova's nothing to sniff at. Good damage. Fairly okay armor.
Careful and
Fairly
cocktail.
okay health. Pretty darn good.
You got it.
Our
You'll
allied
love
town is being attacked.
That's like a good slash great tier, that is. Not God tier though, or S tier.
Yes. Okie dokie.
I'll stop and waste
What are they doing then, eh? They just got a few heroes running around.
Something our allied town is being attacked.
Kill that bloody tinker. I don't have an interrupt though to stop him. Oh, I do actually.
You'll love.
So fast.
I'm all stocked and ready to go. Don't rush me. I'll shake that right up.
Alright, GG. There's your Wendigo as well. Also got Stomp. Pretty crazy. And Reincarnation. Super value, other than the experience that you give for losing a level 9 creature. But yeah, the Reincarnation, if treated correctly, you could do really good with those. Good fun.
Care for a cocktail?
Right then, thank you very much everyone for watching, and have a good one. You can check out the maps in the video description below if I remember to put them there. And you have a good day. Take care.